What's up guys, Faco here, and today we're doing a part 2 of the Minecraft series. In this series we're not going to really be building anything, I'm just going to be showing you what I have done so far. And actually been doing quite a bit of work, so I think for the most part I have the village done. I just need to start deciding how I'm going to organize the castle and where it's going to be and how it's going to actually look, because I'm actually really excited for this part, and I'm actually going to be doing a full video walkthrough of building the actual castle, because when I was doing the village, I was just kind of building parts, and then I made a couple of videos on certain parts, but then for the most part, I kind of skipped the whole building of the medieval village. So for the castle, I'm actually going to be recording the whole thing, so you guys are actually going to know how I'm going to be building it. So this is the entrance. Nothing has changed. The walls are still the same, but let's hurdle over the walls for a minute, because I wanted to show you guys this new block they added in. It's so cool. It's actually called a grass trail or something, grass path. And basically you could actually make it with a shovel. You just go up to a piece of grass with a shovel and then you hit it, not to break it, the other button. Basically as if you were building something, that's the button you would use. And check it out. It literally cuts grass and it makes it into little dirt paths, and it's so cool. Honestly, I really like this this little feature. So, without further ado, here we go. Here is the village. It's pretty much done. There's still a bit of minor details I need to add in, such as the lampposts that are going to be outside lighting up the path. But at nighttime, I'll show you guys at nighttime, because the village, the houses, the lights inside the houses actually do light up the paths quite a bit. So you don't really need lamps outside here, but I'm gonna put them anyways because I want it to be pretty cool. But here's the village. I'll show you guys a sky view of it pretty soon, but basically you could literally walk anywhere. It's a pretty big ass village. You could go wherever you want. It's got paths literally leading to every single house, and you just walk through it. You know, a little medieval town. It's got lots of buildings. This is the main part of the village where it's the well, and you just go down there and get some water and shit like that. And this is the biggest house. I don't know. I'm going to tell you guys what my plans are for this house, because I'm not really sure about it. But basically it's just paths everywhere, and just going through there. There's double doors. And I actually made this thing recently. It's a chapel, so the grass path came in perfectly because I used that as the grave spot area. So that actually looks pretty good. And then I put this is the graveyard area, and then the chapel is here. And I tried making you know how those churches have those colorful windows. I tried doing that. I tried replicating it. I don't know. I think it looks pretty cool. But here's the chapel. It's got the bell tower and everything in the middle. And here's the double doors. I'll show you the inside of it. It actually looks pretty good. I'm actually pretty happy. This is one of my favorite buildings I built, because it actually came together pretty nicely. You know, I got the rafters up here. I got the chandeliers hanging from the rafters. I got also the long, I forget what these things are called. Those long bench things that are in buildings, church buildings. I forget what they're called. Let me know down in the comments below, because I honestly cannot think of what these things are actually called right now. So here's the altar area, and then here's the big the podium here, where the priest or guy talks there. So this is one of my favorite buildings, and this is the only building that's actually fully finished. This thing, I'm not going to touch it because it's actually finished. I don't have to do anything more to this building, but on the other houses, if I'll show you this one, as you see, this is basically what all the houses look like inside. They're just plain with a bunch of floors, lighting, and fire pits. So I got to customize them. I gotta add furniture. I gotta add different rooms in them. This one's a pretty big house, so this one's probably gonna have a lot of rooms. I'm not sure what my plans are, but this is basically the village. I'll give you an overview so you can actually see how the size of it. It's actually pretty cool. This is the whole village. Not the biggest village, but also not the smallest village. I really like it. It's actually looking pretty cool, man. Honestly, I'm actually really enjoying this pool. What am I saying? I'm actually really enjoying this medieval village. I think it's looking pretty good. But I wanted to tell you guys about this. I had a plan, because this is literally the biggest house or village hut that's in this place, and you see how much room it takes up. So my plan, I actually had an idea, is splitting this house in two. So this side would be one house facing this way, and then I'd cut the house literally right over here, and then this would be a separate house, and this would be another separate house, and then I would have one of this path going right through all the way to this path right here, so you could actually walk through it. Because I was thinking about that, because that is the biggest house that there is, and I really like it. I like that it's cool, but like, I don't know. I'm thinking of cutting it in half. I was thinking maybe of making a video on it, of me saving before I actually touch the house, and then once I save, I position the house how I want it to look, and then I'll show you guys what it's going to look like if these two halves of the house were separated into two different houses instead of one. That was one of my biggest concerns here. Like, I still like it. I don't know if I'm going to touch it for now. I might leave it for now and then work on the castle location grounds over here, because I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. Guys, leave me ideas down below, because honestly, I'm a bit lost at this point. Like, do you think I should continue the village a bit over here and then have like the castle in like a corner or something, or have the castle in the center and have like nice grounds around it, like gardens and like little like ponds and stuff? You think I should do that, or should I have the castle in like a corner or in the back and have like half of this into a village and then half into the castle grounds? I'm not really sure, because I actually really like this village and the way this whole structure is looking. So I was thinking, like, that's why I made these tiny houses here, because there was a big open space here before these two pillars, because that's where I kind of wanted to stop. I didn't want to pass these two towers, because that's basically the limits of the village, the location, and then this is like the royalty grounds. And I didn't want to have a huge gap here, so I just put like little tiny houses here. And this one's not really a house, this is a shed, because I don't know, you could make it a house. I mean, villagers, I don't think they would mind, but look how tiny it is though. Like, it's very small, so I'm just gonna call it a shed. And I like this little tight walkway path over here. Like, this is pretty cool. It kind of reminds you of a medieval village, because like medieval village paths were like kind of close together. You know, there wasn't really it wasn't really that like crowded. You know, like there weren't really like main street roads like how we have here. Like, we have service roads, we have neighborhood roads. They weren't as big as that, so like I like the feel of it being small there. Also, same way here, as you see, it's pretty tight corridor areas here. Goes all the way through, wraps around, and I really like that. I really like how you could just go through everything here. But yeah, guys, that's basically it. I just wanted to give you guys an update of where we are in terms of building wise and what we're going to be probably building next. I'm not really sure what I'm going to be building next. I don't know if I'm going to continue the village a bit more to make it a bit bigger, because I really like how it's going. Like, I really like the feel of it, and I really enjoy building the village. Like, this is one of my favorite builds that I've built by far. One of my favorite builds was this castle right here. This was one of them. This was actually the first thing I've ever built on this map. So that was literally one of my favorite builds. Also, the HMS Victory. You guys know I made a video like showing off everything in here, but like the HMS Victory, this is another one of my favorite builds, because this thing took so long to build. Like, it's legit a full-size ship. It's not furnished yet. It actually does have cannons in it. You could see the cannons. See, it's got all the cannon decks in it and everything. So it's kind of furnished, but not 100%. But this is literally one of my best builds, and I really enjoyed building it. So same with this medieval village and kingdom. I really enjoy building it, and I was thinking maybe how there's a village out here. Maybe because in like the medieval times, you never really saw farm villages inside the castle walls. The farmers normally had like their own place, like away from the kingdom. Like somewhere down here, they would have their farm grounds and their windmills and stuff. So I was thinking once this whole thing is done, I would make that like around the castle, just to give it that extra medieval feel. But for the most part, the village is basically done. Like I said, I just need to add the lampposts, and I just need to do the furnishing, because none of these houses are furnished. They're just completely empty, and I just left them like that because I didn't know what I was going to do with them yet. I didn't know what I'm going to add them in or what building is each. So I think this one is going to be like a diner or like a bar where people could go to drink and stuff. These ones over here are going to be like houses over there. This one's going to be, I'm not really sure, but honestly, I don't know. There's endless possibilities of what we can do here. So if you guys are interested in helping me out, leave comments down below giving me ideas, hints, what to actually do with this, because I'm really enjoying building this, and I hope you guys like seeing videos on it. And yeah, also great news, my friend is finally able to book the camera. So those challenge videos, guys, they're literally coming pretty soon. All right, so I think literally one more week you guys have to wait. So that is 2 more videos. So this Wednesday and this Sunday, that's just 2 videos you guys have to wait on my channel. And then you'll probably start seeing these challenge videos because I really want to get them out to you. I already have the morph suit. My friend has the morph suit. We're all ready to go. We just need the camera. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. And that's basically it for this video. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.